You ever stand in front of the mirror, look at your outfit, and think, why do I feel like I've aged 10 years overnight? It's not the wrinkles, it's not the gray hairs, it's the clothes. They don't feel like you anymore, and somehow they seem to take the spark right out of your reflection. Maybe you tried that oversized sweater because it looked cozy, or the black pants that used to be your go-to, but suddenly nothing feels quite right. You want to be comfortable, but not invisible. And you definitely don't want to feel frumpy. Here's the truth no one talks about. After 50, your body changes, yes, but so does the way you see yourself. And if your clothes don't evolve with you, they start to work against you. But the good news? Style after 50 isn't about pretending to be younger. It's about showing up as the most confident, radiant version of who you are right now. So, if you've ever opened your closet and felt frustrated, uninspired, or just plain lost, you're not alone. You're not being too picky. You're not past your prime. You're simply ready for a wardrobe that reflects who you've grown into, not who you used to be. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. 7 practical, transformative styling tips that will help you say goodbye to frumpy forever, without sacrificing comfort, without spending a fortune, and without trying to be someone you're not. Let's start with the one thing that matters more than any trend, any brand, or any fashion rule. Forget trends, honor fit. There's a secret most stylish women over 50 know. And it's not about chasing trends. It's about knowing what fits you, not just your body, but your energy, your lifestyle, your stage of life. Trends can be fun to look at. The high-waisted trousers on the runway, the baggy silhouettes all over social media. But here's the thing, what's trendy isn't always flattering. And what flatters you, that never goes out of style. Your body has changed, and that's not a flaw. It's your story. So it's time to stop dressing for who you were and start honoring the woman you are now. That means choosing pieces that skim your curves, not hide them. It means defining your shape instead of drowning it in oversized layers. Tailored blouses with a gentle waistline. They create shape in all the right places. Wrap dresses. They hug, they drape, they flatter without clinging. And blazers, especially ones with light structure, are your best friend. They pull everything together while making you look sharp and polished in an instant. But here's a common mistake we make, thinking that loose equals comfortable. The truth, oversized pieces often add bulk in places you don't want it and take away the natural lines of your figure. You can absolutely be comfortable and flattering. Try this. Pair a looser blouse with slim pants to balance the silhouette, or high-waisted trousers that gently hug the waist and flow over the hips. Elegance made easy. And the best part? Wearing clothes that fit well changes how you feel. You carry yourself differently. You smile more. You stop tugging and adjusting and hiding. Because when the fit is right, the confidence follows. Now that you understand why fit matters more than fleeting trends, let's take a look inside your closet. Because what's still hanging in there might be the very thing holding your style back. Clean the closet, clear the energy. You know that one blouse tucked way in the back of your closet, the one you haven't worn in years, but you keep because it used to fit, because it used to make you feel beautiful, because parting with it feels like saying goodbye to a version of yourself you're not quite ready to let go of. We've all been there. But here's the truth, holding on to outdated clothes can quietly hold us back from evolving, from shining, from being fully present in who we are today. Your closet should feel like a reflection, not a museum. If it's full of pieces that no longer serve you, inspire you, or celebrate you, then it's time for a gentle reset. Start simple. Take everything out. Lay it all in front of you. And ask yourself item by item, does this make me feel confident? Would I buy this today? If the answer is no, Bless it and let it go. You're not just tossing fabric, you're making space, emotionally and physically, for the version of you that exists now. The one who deserves to wake up, open her closet, and see possibility, not pressure. Clarity, not chaos. And here's what happens when you do. Your mornings feel lighter, your choices feel intentional, and your confidence, it quietly starts to rebuild, piece by piece, hanger by hanger. Think of it as more than decluttering. It's an act of self-respect, a statement to yourself and the world. I'm evolving, and I'm not afraid to show it. Now that we've made room for a fresh start, let's talk about the feel of the clothes that deserve to stay. Because comfort isn't just about cut, it's about how the fabric touches your skin and how it moves with your body. Fabric speaks first. You know that feeling when you put something on and want to take it off an hour later? Maybe it's too scratchy, too stiff, or just doesn't move with you. Suddenly, what looked fine in the closet feels like a trap. As we get older, our relationship with comfort changes and deepens. It's not about being soft, it's about honoring your skin, your rhythm, your right to feel good in every layer you wear. That's why fabric matters more than ever. You don't need to wear luxury labels to feel luxurious. You just need to choose materials that breathe, drape, and move with grace. Think soft cotton that whispers against your skin, linen that feels like a summer breeze, silk that glides like confidence. These fabrics aren't fussy, they're forgiving. And they bring an effortless elegance that doesn't scream for attention, it radiates it. Now let's talk about what to avoid. Heavy knits that cling in all the wrong places. Stiff polyester that makes you feel boxed in. Bulky fabrics that weigh you down, literally and emotionally. Instead, reach for flow, lightweight cardigans, breezy blouses, soft layers that move as you move, easy, natural, free. The bonus? These fabrics also photograph beautifully. They catch the light, they fall gently, and they make you look as graceful as you feel. Here's the bottom line. When your clothes feel good, you stand taller. You breathe deeper, you stop fidgeting, and you start showing up with a quiet kind of power, the kind that doesn't need to prove anything. So now that you know what your skin deserves, let's talk about what your silhouette needs. Because comfort is only half the equation. Structure is where style meets strength. Tailoring is self-respect. There's something powerful about wearing clothes that actually fit you, like they were made with you in mind. Not just your measurements, but your movement, your posture, your presence. And yet, most of us settle for close enough. We buy off the rack. We hope it works. We shrug it off when it doesn't, and blame our bodies instead of the cut. But here's the truth. It's not your body that needs to change. It's the clothes. Tailoring is not vanity. It's self-respect. It says, I care enough about how I move through the world to make sure my clothes move with me. Sometimes it's as simple as adjusting a hem, tapering a sleeve, taking in the waist just slightly, and suddenly it fits. Not too tight, not too loose, just right. Tailored pieces bring a sense of order to your look. They frame your figure, they define your silhouette. They take something ordinary and make it look intentional, polished, elevated. A crisp blazer that skims your shoulder, a pair of trousers that fall just above the ankle, a pencil skirt that hugs, not squeezes. These are not loud pieces, but they speak volumes, and you don't need a closet full of them. Just a few staples, chosen well and altered with care, can change everything. You'll feel it the moment you put them on, like you've been seen, like you finally belong to your clothes, not trapped by them. Because when you wear something tailored, you stand in your full frame. You're not hiding. You're not apologizing. You're saying, this is me. and I'm worth the fit. Now that you've found your shape and structure, it's time to bring it to life with color, with vibrancy, with energy that reflects the woman you've become. Color that lifts, not hides. Somewhere along the way, many of us started believing that black is the only safe color. It's slimming, it's classic, it goes with everything. But here's what no one tells you. Wearing all black all the time, especially after 50, can sometimes make you disappear into the background. And you, my dear, were never meant to fade away. Color isn't about being loud, it's about being alive. The right shades don't just brighten your outfit, they brighten you, your skin, your eyes, your mood. Warm tones like terracotta, soft coral, or mustard yellow bring a healthy glow to mature skin. Jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, and deep plum add richness, sophistication, and vibrancy without trying too hard. And here's a secret: color can be healing. It lifts your spirit, it shifts how others see you and how you see yourself. Afraid of going too bold? Start small. A silk scarf in burnt orange, a pair of sapphire blue flats, even a simple blouse in a creamy rose tone. Let color become your signature, not your fear. Now, let's talk prints. Yes, you can wear them and look incredible. The trick is choosing patterns that feel fresh and modern. Swap out dated florals for abstract designs, delicate stripes, or subtle polka dots. These details add personality and dimension to your outfit without overwhelming you. Balance is key. If you're wearing a bold print on top, keep the bottom simple, and vice versa. You're not dressing to hide, you're dressing to express. Because when you wear color confidently, something shifts. You stop asking, "Can I pull this off?" and start saying, "This feels like me." Now that your wardrobe has a little more soul in it, let's talk about what grounds your entire look. The part that carries you step by step through every room you enter, your shoes. Shoes that speak elegance. You can be wearing the most beautiful outfit in the world, but if your shoes are outdated or uncomfortable, the whole look quietly falls apart. And you feel it too. In the way you walk, in how confident you feel, in whether you want to be seen. Shoes are more than a finishing touch, they are the foundation. And at this stage of life, we need shoes that support us without sacrificing style. So let's get one thing clear. Comfort does not mean clunky. Support does not mean sensible in a boring way. And elegance does not end at your ankles. What it does mean is choosing footwear that fits both your lifestyle and your aesthetic. Think sleek ankle boots with just the right amount of lift, classic loafers in buttery leather, modern sneakers that feel fresh, polished, and completely age appropriate. Avoid shoes that drag your look down. Worn out flats, overly chunky soles, or anything that makes you feel like you're dressing down to hide. Your shoes should lift you, literally and emotionally. A soft, neutral pair elongates your legs. A bold colored heel adds personality. Even a simple point toe silhouette can instantly make an outfit look refined. And here's something beautiful. When your shoes are right, you walk differently. You move with intention. You carry yourself with quiet confidence. People notice. And more importantly, you notice. Because when you take the time to care for the smallest details, yes, even your shoes, you're sending a message. I'm worth the effort. I haven't given up. I'm still here, showing up fully and beautifully. Now that we've grounded your look with confidence and class, let's talk about that final touch. It's not something you need a closet full of, just a few well-chosen pieces that whisper elegance and finish every outfit with meaning. Accessories, the finishing touch. You don't need a drawer full of accessories to look pulled together, you just need the right ones. The ones that say exactly what you want to express. without saying a word. Maybe it's a pair of gold hoop earrings that catch the light when you smile, or a silk scarf that adds softness near your face and makes any outfit feel intentional. Or perhaps it's your favorite leather handbag that's aged gracefully. Just like you, accessories are not about decoration, they're about identity. They tell the world who you are without you having to explain, and they finish your outfit the way a final brushstroke finishes a painting, subtly, purposefully, beautifully. The secret is to choose with intention. You don't need a different necklace for every outfit. You need one or two that feel like you, elegant, clean, maybe even with a little story behind them. A structured belt can define your waist and elevate a simple dress. A statement brooch on a blazer says sophistication in an instant. And sunglasses? They're not just for shade, they're for mood, mystery, and presence. Here's the real magic. When your accessories are in harmony with your outfit, your look transforms. Not louder, just sharper. Not younger, just stronger. And when you dress with care, down to the smallest detail, it shows. It tells people that you haven't faded into the background, that you're still fully here, fully alive, and fully expressing the woman you've become. So let the scarf drape, let the earrings swing, let the bag rest on your shoulder like it belongs there, because it does. Now that every piece of your outfit reflects your strength, your beauty, and your joy, it's time to step back and see the big picture. Let's bring it all together in a way that reminds you just how far you've come and how radiant you still are. Let's go back to that moment in the mirror, the one where you looked at your outfit and felt off, not because you weren't trying, but because something didn't feel like you anymore. Now take a breath, because today you made a shift. You stopped blaming your age. You stopped settling for good enough. You started choosing yourself with every fabric, every color, every detail that touched your skin. Style after 50 isn't about holding on to youth. It's about embracing power. The quiet power that comes from knowing who you are. The confidence that grows when your wardrobe begins to mirror your soul. Elegant, strong, evolving. You're not frumpy. You never were. You were just waiting to be seen again. By the world, and more importantly, by yourself. And that's exactly what this journey is all about. Not reinvention, but return. A return to joy, a return to ease, a return to the kind of beauty that doesn't shout, it whispers with grace. So here's what I hope you remember. You don't need a closet full of new clothes. You need a deeper connection to the woman who wears them. She's worthy of comfort. She's worthy of elegance. She's worthy of being visible every single day. If this video made you feel inspired, seen, or just a little more connected to your reflection, go ahead and share it with a friend who deserves the same. And don't forget to subscribe, because this space is for you, for the woman who's done hiding, done settling, and done being quiet about her beauty. You were never invisible. You were just waiting to shine differently.